Yep. Yep. Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Just very, very quickly, we all have seen pictures from the weekend how protesters were waving Russian flags, chanting Putin's name. Is there any involvement from Russia that you have noticed during the past couple of days?
We have not seen any evidence that Russia was behind this coup, but certainly it would not be out of character for Russia or for the Wagner Group to try to take advantage of instability in this country or any other in Africa. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. John Zavali from Airline TV, Pakistan. There was a deadly bomb blast suicide attack in Pakistan. More than 54 people were killed. Dozens of have life-threatening injuries. And it is not about 54 people, it's about 54 families. Would you like to share your comments?
We condemn in the strongest terms the attack in northwestern Pakistan on Sunday during a political rally. We are deeply saddened by the loss of life and injuries sustained from the explosion and share our heartfelt condolences with those affected by the attack. The Pakistani people have suffered greatly at the hands of terrorists. We believe in the resilience of Pakistan's people and their capacity to recover from this devastating attack. No country should have to suffer such acts of terror, which are, of course, an affront to all peaceful and democratic societies. And I'll say finally that we remain committed to working with Pakistan to address the shared threat posed by terrorist groups throughout the region and support the Pakistani government's efforts to combat terrorism in a manner that promotes the rule of law and the protection of human rights.
A few days ago, you told us that United States will not allow Afghanistan to be used against United States and its partners. Pakistan is a close partner, and Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, Daesh, ISIS is the biggest threat operating from Afghanistan and targeting innocent civilians and security forces. So what kind of assurances or message you got from Taliban in a recent meeting in Doha?
We made clear in that meeting, as we have in our other meetings with the Taliban or other engagements with the Taliban, that we believe it is important that they not allow Afghanistan to be used as a base for terrorist attacks in the region or anywhere else.
So one last question, please. The attack have raised questions about whether Pakistan's security establishment can stamp out militancy without the American air and other military support it relied on during 2014 security operation. Is Pakistan asking any support, like military support?
I'm not going to get into conversations between our two countries, but I will say that the State Department does fund several counterterrorism capacity building programs in Pakistan focused on law enforcement and the justice sector, and will continue to do so.
Thank you. Wajid Ali Sayyed, I'm from GeoTV, Pakistan. The Chinese leadership is in Pakistan these days to mark 10 years of the CPEC project. Any comments on this relationship?
Yeah, I will say that, first of all, our support for Pakistan's economic success is unwavering. We'll continue to engage with Pakistan about strengthening our trade and investment ties, all of which are priorities for our bilateral relationship. With respect to investments by any country, we believe good governance, long-term capacity building, and sustainable market-based approaches that allow the private sector flourish are the best paths to sustained growth and development. We welcome trade and investment that promotes such development and growth, but we will continue in all cases to emphasize the need for transparency, sustainable financing practices, and preservation of national and data security to ensure mutual benefit for both Pakistan and its partners. We have not always seen that with respect to investments by the PRC in countries around the world, but if investments that promote transparency and responsible debt management, we believe are appropriate.